This was the moment Syrian tanks rolled into the heart of Sweida, a city now torn apart by territorial violence. What started as tribal clashes has spiraled, with Israel now being drawn into the chaos. Here's what we know so far. Clashes erupted in southern Syria after Druze militias and Sunni Bedouin tribes exchanged attacks. Syrian government forces, dominated by the Islamist group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, then entered the Druze-controlled city of Sweida on Tuesday morning. They claimed this was to restore order and protect civilians, but government forces were involved in heavy fighting with Druze fighters. A ceasefire was briefly announced on Tuesday, but by Wednesday, it had already collapsed. Israel then launched airstrikes on Syrian military targets near Sweida and Damascus. The key details. Over 250 people have reportedly died, including 4 children and more than 130 Syrian troops. At least 21 people were reportedly executed in the streets. Residents describe drone attacks and artillery pounding their neighborhoods. Druze fighters responded with deadly ambushes, hitting government tanks in narrow alleys. Homes were destroyed, and witnesses described seeing entire families fleeing on foot, carrying what they could. Here's the context. The Druze are a religious minority who refuse to accept the authority of Syria's new government after the fall of Bashar al-Assad in December. Sunni extremist forces loyal to Syria's new president, Ahmed al-Shara, have been accused of targeting the Druze and other religious minorities inside the country, including the Alawites and Christians. The reaction. Israel deepened its involvement on Tuesday with a wave of airstrikes on Syrian military targets. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel was acting to protect the Druze and to maintain a demilitarized zone. The US has urged restraint on both sides. With street battles ongoing and Israeli involvement growing, Syria's conflict has entered a dangerous new phase.